This is London One Radio, the voice of Italians and Londoners. Music, interviews and shows. Email to londononeradio@gmail.com. Streaming across the web, London One Radio. Stay tuned.
Hello there, I'm Tony Stone and this is London One Meets, exclusive podcast for LondonOneRadio.com. Today on the show, I'm absolutely delighted to be joined by Lily from the Festival Asia.
Thank you, Tony.
Now, obviously by that accent, I can tell that you're not from London.
Well, you can see my face. It's a
I
long one.
I can, but of course our listeners can't, but I can.
Yes.
And you're obviously not from London. Tell our listeners where originally you come from.
I originally from China. I lived in China in Hubei province. It's in Xinche, China. And then later I moved to Beijing.
Okay.
Living there for a few years. And 2008 I moved to the UK.
And what was the attraction, what was the appeal of you coming to London?
Well, originally I came here to study music, and I studied here for 2 years.
Okay.
Then I didn't want to leave. I stayed here forever.
Hey, lovely. And so I gather we're going to hear a bit of your singing a bit later in the podcast.
Absolutely, I'm afraid so. And you will enjoy that.
I'm sure we will. Now, Festival Asia. Tell us a bit about what it's all to do with and where it comes from.
Okay, I came here for music, and then I found out that there are lots of festivals about Asia is going on, but most of them are focusing on specific one country or few countries. It's actually a surprise for me to see that there has never been a festival about whole Asia and the whole original culture, business things together.
Now, what do you call Asia? What countries do you define as Asia?
Well, actually, it is not easy to define Asia because due to lots of reasons. Probably it's the continent. I would say that Asia is not only about particular few countries, like not only Japan, China, Korea. It's lots of them, including Sri Lanka, Indonesia, everywhere, and also Middle East as well. We should call them as Asia as well. Mm-hmm. And then last May, I had this idea that I decided I must do something. I wanted to bring a festival about whole Asia together. I had this idea that I thought I should do it. And then now I am doing it.
Now, one thing, having an idea, a completely different thing, actually physically getting the opportunity and the chance to put your ideas into action. Did you find it an easy process to do?
Not only putting the festival together, but also lots of things. You just imagine how large the Asia is. It was even now, it is not easy task at all. But I was clever enough. I teamed up with World Concert Artists and Bali Arts International. We invited Leica Mobile to become our sponsor.
Oh, cool.
And also, I contacted the Asian embassies who are based in the UK. I asked support from them, and I received lots of positive response. That's actually very, very helpful. Because imagine myself as one person, even I work 30 hours a day, I would never be able to do such a huge thing like this.
Now, obviously, when you're formulating a festival, and just with a music festival, I know what difficult logistics there are in putting together just a singular festival with music. In terms of the Festival Asia, of course, it's not just the music. What criteria did you decide to come up with to put things that got into the festival? What made you say, yes, I'll have this in the festival, no, I won't have that in the festival?
Okay. Our main purpose for this festival, and also to decide what to put in the festival, is that to let the visitors to experience the whole Asia in one go. It's very, it's a huge thing. So we designed the program with the whole management together. And now it's almost decided, but also depends on if there are lots of other activities want to come in, we are more than welcome because we want to have more things. Now, at the moment, we have got over 100 exhibitors. So
cool.
Yes, absolutely. So if you love Asian costume or jewel, everything.
Food.
Food. Absolutely. Asian food. I love the fun.
I was saying to you before we came into the studio, I love Chinese food. And
just come to our festival. You will eat everything you want.
Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes. And also, apart from the exhibitors, we also have the martial arts stage. We have invited the martial arts masters. So for the visitors, they're going to see the demonstration from judo to karate to Wing Chun to Qigong, Tai Chi, everything. And also cultural room. In the cultural room, we have been inviting the ambassadors and also the top Asian companies, brands companies, and the CEOs, whoever to come to give the presentation in cultural room about business, culture, travel,
everything.
Lots of things. Everything.
Now, one thing we've not mentioned yet is when and where.
It's going to be 15th to 17th May. It's in London Tobacco Dock. It's near Tower Hill and Wapping.
Okay.
Tobacco Dock is fabulous exhibition centre. It's 160,000 square feet.
Wow.
Yes.
Now, are there tickets? Do people buy tickets? Do people just turn up? How does it work?
Yes. The visitors, they buy tickets. They can buy tickets on festivasia.co.uk on our official website, or they can choose to buy tickets from Ticketmaster, C-Ticket, Chili Tickets.
Okay, and how much are the tickets for the festival?
If they buy the advance tickets online, it is £12.50 for adults, £8 for children. Or if they choose to buy the tickets on the door on the day, it is £15 for the adult and £10 for the children. But due to the capacity, we would suggest visitors to buy tickets online because you may be disappointed to find it's sold out.
That's sold out, lovely.
Yes.
And what times will the festival be running as well?
On 15th, Friday, is going to be 2 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Okay.
Saturday is 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. And Sunday, 17th, it is 10 a.m. to 7 p.m.
Lovely. That's brilliant. So hopefully you'll make a note of that. And we'd love to see any of our London One Radio listeners to go along. We highly recommend that you go along to the festival and check it out and see what Asia has to offer. And whether you're a fan of or you're just curious, please go along. Now, tell us a little bit, concentrate on the music of the festivals. Tell us some of the artists, for example, that you've got lined up that's going to be performing.
About the main stage and also two side stages. It's a bit struggle for me to tell you a particular artist because, let me tell you, we're going to have over 90 acts during 3 days.
And 90?
Yeah, it's just non-stopping during 3 days. 90 acts. So basically from Indian music to belly dancing to Gangnam Style, Peking opera, everything.
Wow.
Yes, absolutely.
And if it showcases Asia, it was able to be included into the programming. Is that right?
Yes.
So it's brilliant. Now, we're going to hear you, as I said, as well, in your own right, singing a little bit later. But before we get to you, let's give our audience a flavour of what they can expect in terms of the music from the festival. So tell us the first artist that we're going to hear and when they're going to be performing at the festival.
One of our star artists is actually called Orientalia. They do Bollywood dance. The music just fabulous. And if you come on the day, the dancing, wow.
And which day will that be? Is it all 3 days or once?
Well, for that one, you have to keep it a surprise.
We
update the schedule on the website.
Okay, and so this first piece of music that we're going to be playing is
Bollywood dance.
was amazing.
Oh, it's brilliant.
It's just, I can't wait.
Can you see that? I'm actually dancing with the music. Yes,
it's just
wonderful.
Terrific. Now, you were mentioning earlier that a few embassies have said they're going to come to the festival. So long, have we got any ambassadors coming?
Absolutely. Okay, so our main purpose is to put the whole Asia together. We want all the Asian countries to participate to show the whole Asia, the whole image to visitors, to everyone. So I've been contacting the Asian embassies here, and even on 9th February when we did Festival Asia launch in London, we received the ambassador of Afghanistan, the second secretary of Korean of embassy to come to support. That launch went really well. We actually, our special guest, we have London Life, OK Magazine, and yes, lots of them. And for the major event in May, we received the response and the support from the embassy of Afghanistan, China, Indonesia, Philippines, Mongolia, Korea, and more to come.
Wow.
Yes, and some of them, they will also give presentations as well.
Fantastic.
Yes, it's wonderful because for a festival like this, we do need support from the embassies to help with any kind of promotion and everything.
Terrific. Right, now, earlier on in the podcast, we were also saying about you as a singer, and I gather opera singer.
Yes.
So we're now going to hear for ourselves exactly what it is that Lily sounds like. So, tell me, where did your own love of music come from?
Well, my parents, they are a music fan. They love singing, although they probably can't, but they love music very much. And since I was a child, even before I was trained to study piano or anything else, I started to sing. And when I was 10 years old, my parents bought me a digital keyboard. Without training, I started to play the songs that my mom and I would sing together. And then since then, they saw my talents in music. Then they said, Lily, we have to send it to music college.
I tell you what, I'm just thinking, before we hear the track, any chance you could do something a cappella?
Yes, why not?
Is that okay? Is that okay with producer man over there? Yes, giving the thumbs up. Do you feel okay to do?
I'm always ready.
Lovely. Just a little, because we're going to hear the proper track, but just a little brief sample of what you can do for us.
Okay, no problem.
London One Radio is yours.
Thank you.
我家有万里长城，我家有长江黄河，我家的地方很大很大，我家兄弟姐妹很多很多。
Thank you. 谢谢.
Considering that you had no warning and no chance to rehearse, no chance to warm your voice up or anything, I mean, that's pretty cool.
Thank you.
So, right. Now, tell us what the actual track is that we're going to hear you do.
Okay. Next track about myself is actually exactly the same song I sang just now. It's called My Home is China.
家在哪里？家在中国。从前我总在心里默默说。问我家在哪里？家在中国。今天我总是这样自豪地说。我就有万里长城。 长江黄河，我家的地方很大很大，我家兄弟姐妹很多很多。问我家在哪里？家在中国。从前我总在心里默默说。 家在哪里？家在中国。今天我还是这